I was staying with a friend, basically on the streets from house to house. So I was sick, went to the hospital, found out I was pregnant. I was 10 weeks pregnant, and they asked me if I had needed any resources, and Mary's Mantle was one of the resources that they gave me.
When they cross the threshold of the house, coming for the first time is a success story because they have recognized a need in their life. They've recognized the unborn child in their life, and they have a desire to want to do something for that child.
The 3 requirements to be in Mary's Mantle are that you have to be pregnant, you have to be over 18, and you have to be in some sort of housing crisis, whether you're actually homeless or just not have secure housing.
A lot of the women don't have friends, so they learn to develop that here and have camaraderie with one another, and seeing each other with their babies is exciting for them, and it's a support group for them, and they often remain friends when they leave.
Mary's Mantle is a home for homeless pregnant women. We serve moms from all walks of life. We are really looking for lifelong change for our moms. We don't want them to just have a safe place to sleep, which is important, obviously, but what we're really looking for is for our moms to be able to have some lifelong change, that they are setting goals for themselves, that they are increasing their education, that they are finding jobs, that they are really setting themselves up for future success with their babies.
In the summer of 2009, a young lady walked into our Catholic bookstore, and she was pregnant. And once her father heard that she was pregnant, he kicked her out of the house. So she came in looking for help. A friend had brought her in, but to my surprise, I couldn't find any housing for her. So I looked online, I made some phone calls, but nothing turned up. She left that day and promised to come back in a few days, and I promised to continue to work. Well, she never returned, and through her friend that brought her in, I learned that weeks later she ended up having an abortion. And she acted out of despair and out of a hopelessness. And here, this life passed away because there was no place for her to go. And as a Catholic, I felt that we needed to create something in our community to help women like her.
A woman has to be ready to want change in order for our program to be successful. So sometimes it means turning down women who just do want that safe place to sleep, which is a hard thing to turn down. But what we really want is for our moms to come to us and say, I'm ready to make change. The life I've been living has not been successful this far, and I'm really ready to learn and to grow. And then we provide that for them.
Because we are trying to promote long-term change in the women, whether that is becoming clean and sober and clear-headed for the future. The women are going back to school, they're finishing high school or starting college, developing a trade, things that will bring them, out of the fast food type of jobs into something that can bring stability and benefits for their family, and having relationships in the community and just being upstanding citizens. We want them to come in one way and leave feeling confident and happy and able to take care of themselves and never to look back to homelessness again.
I actually just graduated as a registered behavioral technician, and I'm also in school for medical coding and billing. With the registered behavioral technician, that's a degree to work with children with autism, and I just want to go further with that, probably get my master's in it.
They are working every day towards getting where they need to be for their child and themselves.
We want to journey with them, and the needs that they have the first day they arrive are far different than the needs that they have when they're holding that baby for the first time.
Mary's Mantle's hope. Mary's Mantle is support, family, guidance.
Everyone's engaged and supportive, so it just was beneficial to me. That's what I needed at that time.
Because it really is changing the landscape of our community, one person, one soul at a time. And just by impacting and changing that life and helping them possibly break out of the cycle of poverty, the impact of that is generational. You have to recognize that change starts one person at a time.
We're never going to be able to help everyone at Mary's Mantle that we want to be able to help, but what we can do is make a difference for this one, the one that came in our door today, that called yesterday. We could make a difference in her life, and for me, that's all that matters.
I found peace within myself.
So helping the mom to be healthy emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, that means a better chance for that baby's life.